The government says John Gotti is a cold-blooded killer, perhaps the most ruthless and powerful mob boss in America. Then why is the guy so popular?
He's bigger than life, bigger than I thought he would be.
Gotti's legend has grown so big, he's called the Teflon Don. 3 previous times the government went after him, and 3 times the charges didn't stick. Not since Prohibition and the flamboyant Al Capone has a reputed mob boss ignited the collective imagination of the American public.
He is handsome. He does wear $2,000 suits. He is well-groomed. Every hair is always in place. He's quick with one-liners.
Gotti has been a cover boy. He's probably the first mob cover boy.
The supermodel of mobsters, Gotti on magazine covers, newspaper headlines. One New York tabloid even followed his court suits, the cut, not the criminal, in a daily fashion column called Gotti's Garb. And every day at the courthouse, the dapper Don plays to a sellout crowd. In New York, the Gotti trial is the hottest show off Broadway, with spectators lining up as early as 2 in the morning, waiting hours for a chance to get inside the courtroom.
I'm interested in the case because Gotti's kind of cool.
I read about it and I can't even believe what's going on. I wanted to see it for myself.
We love villains. We don't admit we love villains, but we do like very much the character who goes against the organization, or the character that goes against the law. He represents what the average guy doesn't have the nerve to try to do.
It's not just average guys caught up in the Gotti spectacle. A who's who from Hollywood came to Brooklyn to take in the show.
This is one of the great dramas that's going on today.
Art is imitating life on the silver screen. A movie about another flashy gangster, Bugsy Siegel, is one of this year's most critically acclaimed.
The name is Ben. Benjamin is in the Bible.
Hollywood has long been married to the mob, for years glamorizing the grit on film. But recently, the box office has racked up a string of mob hits. But the real-life good fella, Henry Hill, doesn't understand the public's fascination with guys who are anything but good.
The mob is about greed. The mob is about brutality. The mob is about terror.
We've been going to the Coliseum since time immemorial, haven't you? And, been thumbs up and thumbs down, and we love conflict, and we love a big fight.
Step right up, folks. Read the story behind the headlines.
Mafia Mania is just what the publishers of a new book on Gotti are banking on. They sold out at the courthouse. Production of 2 TV movies is already underway. Whatever the legal outcome, it seems the legend of the Teflon Don is one the public can't refuse. Lisa Rudolph for CBS News.
John Gotti was sentenced 10 years ago to life in prison for racketeering and murder. And a life sentence it proved to be. He died Monday of throat cancer in a prison hospital at the age of 61. The Catholic Church refused a funeral mass for John Gotti, but that was just about the only honor the deceased Don was denied. His wake was big news, as was yesterday's private funeral service and the motorcade to his final resting place. Many humble people who lived quiet and productive and law-abiding lives died this past week across America. Not one of them received as much attention or as many flowers as John Gotti.
All right, I needed this. Who's that?
Like that? Daughter coming?
Yeah, they're in already.
They're in.
The wife's them all. Where else could you lose? Yeah. No, I can get keys to my car. Give me 400 out of
That's his lawyer, right?
Good morning, Bruce.
Brucey Bruce!
Good morning.
Oh, from the post, right? Oh my, that guy's article is hilarious. He said all those nitwit blue noses.
Hi, Hatch. He's the one who was just hanging out?
Yeah, he's just the columnist. He's the daddy columnist.
I knew it.
They love him. He'll get to go inside. Oh yeah, the first person to catch him yesterday.
Yeah.
Where's his article? Find out what the real deal is.
I'll wait for one to
There's 3 horses. I just counted 3. I just counted 3 when I went down.
Well, they put the animals up. Good idea. Yeah.
There's somebody
You go down here and make a right on a left on 69.
Give us a little weight.
That's an all-time love.
Heard that, right? Sure?
because they're so conservative, I didn't want to go.
A sense of what this day means to you and the legacy of John Gotti.
I'm just trying to be light, Eric, so that this is as I said, a special man who's a remarkable man who's affected the lives of many people. Some people, many people loved him, and he certainly was a popular man and is a popular man, as evidenced by the huge turnout. He has some detractors, too, in the federal law enforcement community and some in the press. But I take care of them when I hear their allegations. I answer them. John's legacy is he was John Gotti to the end. Never changed. He never apologized for being himself. Never lied to me about anything. He was sincere to the end. He was courageous to the end. He lived on defiance for almost 2.5, 3 years. Doctors said he would have been gone 2.5, 3 years, battling cancer in a jail by himself, alone.
Being caged.
Yes.
Time to go.
Okay.
Right, thank you.
Got her. Well, they're fucking about it. Nice. Yeah, that's Victoria. Got her. You got her? Got her. I'm too busy on my lap.
I was looking at them.
What's up?
Get the first flower. Get the first flower. I please.
Hey guys, help us out a little bit.
Tommy, listen. I want to live. You know, I got children. I want to live to see my grandchildren.
Hey, nice talking to you guys. See you later.
Thank you.
Right? So why are you here today?
Just out of curiosity, really. Never seen a funeral of the boss, and he's well known, and it's just awesome. You know, it's what really their family's all about.
Do you think he's a hero?
No, he's not a hero. Maybe in his family's eyes, yes.
Okay.
But he's just another citizen.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
People ask me, do you think he's a hero?
Yeah.
You think he's a hero?
Yeah. I don't want to be on camera though.
Okay. I mean, do you think he did a lot for the community?
Not really, but still.
All right, thank you.
No, no problem.
He said he just happened to be on an interview. He did. Why are you guys here? Are you here for the
We
funeral?
just came from breakfast and we're heading on our way home.
So you happen to just be passing through?
Just That's all.
Do you guys know who John Gotti is?
Oh,
Come
sure.
out on the street.
I was a reporter from the news got me in today's paper.
Really?
I was over here yesterday. There were
Okay.
very good things for some people.
You thought he did a lot of good things for some people? Do you think he deserved a Catholic funeral? A lot of people saying, you know,
Well,
it's a shame that he didn't get the funeral.
It's a shame that he couldn't go into church, you know? He's still a person of God. I think so anyway. You know? But as I say, the people that were in there were very nice with me.
All right, thank
very,
you.
very much. Going to be on TV?
Passed away.
You think it's a shame he passed away?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think of the turnout here?
Very big turnout, very big. Also, Ben Watcher deserves this more. But he's a good fella, Ben Ward, and he died young too.
All right. Thank you.
I thought it was kind of sad, personally. I thought he should have had a Catholic mass, only because the Catholic Church said no because of their scandal. But with all the scandal that they're having with the priests, I thought this might have taken the limelight off of them and given it to a good cause, because it's all up to God now. It's not up to us to judge, it's up to God.
Okay.
And I was very touched by it.
What do you think of the media coverage of the entire...
I think it's amazing. I live 2 blocks away, and they woke me up with the helicopters above. But I could see he was somebody, so whether you liked him or you didn't, you just had to respect him.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello.
Linda, say hi.
You want to say anything about John Gotti the man, or just the entire...
No, they're very nice people, and I think they deserve to go to the Catholic Church. It shouldn't be here. The church denied. They should never deny him like that, because no matter what people do something, they always forgiving. All right. Thank you so much. What channel is it?
One last, I'll ask you the same question. Do you think this is the end of an era?
Yeah. Because you're never going to see this in New York City or anywhere in the world, I would guess. Because right now you have, right next door to me, you have the Russian mafia is moving in, and they're taking over this neighborhood. And when John Gotti was there, you know, this wasn't happening. You know, he kept it in check and stuff like that. So when this I think has ramifications as far as like world terrorism and stuff like that, because you have a lot of foreign nationals coming in that are illegal aliens. You know, because you have to understand, with Gotti, all of the people that were here were citizens of the United States, and they aspired to the American dream. And
Do you think if Gotti was aspiring to the American... How's the neighborhood changed since he's been was in prison?
Oh, it's going downhill big time.
Really?
It really is, yes.
What do you think about the turnout here, and just John Gotti the man in general? Just if you give an overall overview.
I respected the man. I used to see him. I used to see him when he was dressed casually. You know, they call him a Dapper Don and stuff. And he wasn't always wearing 3-piece suits. He was, you know...
Apparently everybody doesn't feel that way. That's the consensus. But as far as the Catholic funeral, the lack of what do you feel about that? The diocese decision to not give a Catholic
I'm an old
funeral?
school Roman Catholic. I came out of the Catholic school system back before Vatican II, and the Mass was in Latin and stuff. And, you know, I think he deserves a burial and a high Mass. Because if he, you know, we believe in redemption. And if he confessed on his deathbed, that's good enough for me.
That's true. All right. Thank you very much for your comments. Very classy guy. That
Yes.
seems to be the consensus out here. You want to come
Let's
this
bring
way?
around.
Okay.
I love the best part when they carried him in.
I heard that the coffin was 100% bronze. How do you think about that? A lot of people say they've never seen anything like
Deserved
this.
it.
You think he deserved it?
Sure.
All the fanfare.
Yes, all of it.
How do you feel about just the lack of the Catholic funeral?
Well, it's not up to them to decide in the first place. It's up to God. Right or wrong?
Actually, experience the consensus. But a lot of people are saying, you know, this man, you know, some people say, you know, he's a murderer. He was convicted of a crime, but yet, you know, people were applauding when they brought the casket out. Do you think he's a hero? How do you
I
feel
applauded.
about that?
It was very nice. He deserved it. They should have let him go home when he was dying and spend time with his family. Because that's what I would want to be, with my family.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ask her again, what did you think of the whole services?
What did you think of the services here?
Very classy, very nice. At least the crowd was very nice. They weren't rambunctious or anything like that.
Did you know John Gotti personally, or did you ever see him around the neighborhood?
I've seen him around.
Okay, and what could you say the name of this neighborhood and, you know...
Maspeth.
Maspeth, please. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, you live down the block? What did you think of all the fanfare? Of all the you know, media coverage for the funeral? What do you think of all these people? What do you think of the entire
There's a lot of Polish people, a lot of people Italian. Right.
Do you know John Gotti?
What?
Did you know John Gotti?
No,
You didn't know him?
No.
You saw him around the neighborhood?
I'm a little bit speak English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I understand. Thank you.